Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So on this video today we're going to be discussing how to adapt to the different disciplines that we get placed in as nursing students. I know it can be nerve-wracking to move from different disciplines, so in this video I'm just going to be giving you a tool on how to make that process easier. So specifically today we're going to be talking about pediatric nursing. Pediatric nursing is not dealing with smaller adults. Babies function a lot different from adults. Yes, they're smaller. That means their conditions change rapidly than adults. Their vital signs are a little different. Their medication dosages are a lot smaller. It can be really frustrating when you're trying to calculate their medication, and let's not even talk about their feeds. Unfortunately, with the way our nursing curriculum is structured, obviously from a South African context, we get very little exposure to pediatric nursing. As a result, when you're moving back and forth between different adult disciplines, when you go back into pediatric nursing, it really can be overwhelming and frustrating because we really do not know what to expect. So as you can see, we spend very little time with pediatric nursing, and as I'm shooting this video, I'm actually preparing to go to my clinical placement for pediatrics. So I thought it'd be fitting to tell you guys how I usually prepare for these type of things so that I do not get overwhelmed with whatever discipline I'm walking into. So the first rule of thumb, always be early on the first day of clinical placement. It will help you to ease into the whole process. I definitely suggest that you watch my videos over here on how to prepare for placement. So the first step, definitely you need to be early and you need to attend handover. So when you attend handover, you get to understand what the diagnosis of the patient is, what the nursing care was during day shift or night shift, so that when you take over the patient, you already know what has been happening with them. So it just gives you a brief history of what you're working from, and I suggest that you have your little black book, because this book is going to allow you to be able to take down the notes. It helps you be able to write down the type of medication that the patient is on so that you can research later on what it's about. But most importantly, it helps you to be able to write down the diagnosis of the different babies or the different patients. So once you have a list of all these diagnoses during downtime or even during your tea time, then you sit down, and this is where Lecturio comes in. It is a very handy tool that I use for revision, and the great thing about Lecturio is, yes, they do have an online platform, but they also have a mobile app that you can download on iOS and Play Store, which allows you to be able to revise on the go. And because I can do it on my phone, I literally can download the videos and review them while I'm on my way to work, and it takes me about 10-15 minutes to be able to understand what is happening with my patients, so I'm not working in dark. It helps you to enter the nursing discipline prepared. Also helps you to just ease your mind so that you're not flustered. So for example, in pediatric nursing, you get a lot of diagnoses like your upper respiratory infections, bronchitis, pneumonia, diarrhea is a big one with baby. Then you have conjunctivitis, and then usually you have your asthmatic patients, respiratory distress, and that sort of thing. So it's very quick and easy, and the setup of Lecturio makes it so easy for me to be able to find the information that I want, and also it helps me to be able to understand the physiology and anatomy of what is happening with the baby, so that I'm able to create a better nursing care plan for the patients. Because you're not going to be a nursing student forever, you're not going to always see the nursing care plan already in the nursing files. You as a registered nurse are the one who is going to be creating this nursing care plan for the patient. So it's very important that you get used to this idea of understanding the process of the illness that the patient has, and also be able to create that nursing care plan for you. And it's very generous of Lecturio that they're able to provide the nursing care plan for you, and you're able to adapt it to the different patient that you have.
So how do we treat pneumonia? Well, it depends on the child's age and their clinical and epidemiologic factors. First, infants and preschool-age children with a normal, uncomplicated bacterial pneumonia should be treated with amoxicillin. Amoxicillin is great for this. It provides great coverage, it's inexpensive, and it has a low side effect profile.
And another thing when it comes to pediatric nursing, yes, most of the time you'll be dealing with the baby, they're quite fussy, most will be crying a lot. But the thing is with pediatrics is they're very resilient and they easily bounce back, so that even when they're sick, they've got a fever, they'll still be playing around, they'll still be laughing with you. But it's the parents that are the issue, because they get easily stressed, they get easily frustrated, not understanding what is happening with their baby, and if things are moving a little slow, they can get a bit handful. So even Lecturio provides you with topics on therapeutic communication, conflict resolution, which are very important for every discipline that you're going to be walking into, but especially with pediatrics, because the mothers or the fathers are going to be extremely anxious, and you as a nurse need to be able to put that parent at ease, because with pediatrics most of the time the parents stay there overnight, so they're constantly in the surrounding of the hospital setting, seeing different babies that are sick, seeing different doctors walking in and out and not fully understanding what is happening. So if you're able to relay the information and explain to the parent what is happening, you just put them at ease. So Lecturer is also great for those type of things, but also Lecturer is very generous, able to give you guys a 20% off their premium plan, and all you need to do is go down in the link down below in my description box and use my code Silibaziso20 to get yourself that 20% off the 1 month or the 1 year premium plan. So if you'd be interested, definitely go down in the description box and get that for yourself. So until next time, and good luck with all your placement disciplines. Have an awesome one. Bye guys.